welcome back to the Mighty Misfit Menagerie.
You have to say or.
No, but I feel like it should just be something we do. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I feel like the or part sounds kind of staged.
You have not,
cueing
you have not conditioned us long enough.
But that is like the
Yeah, but now you'll be shamed next time because that one was so bad.
No.
No.
And it's recorded for
no.
posterity.
Well, and it's funny too because I
Who's that?
recently found out that I'm like the only one who watches our videos after they're actually released.
We watched one together.
Yeah. Well, but like during that, you were like, "Oh wow, I've never seen it. Like so many cool little edits," and I'm like, "Yeah, it looks amazing.
So
Coulter's
cute.
amazing." And then Hank's
Really
like,
good.
"I'll never watch it because he's self-conscious." Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just put it up there and put a post-it over where you're sitting. And then
No, it's if I hear my voice. I don't care what I look like. It's
your
my
voice?
I could probably give you a version with your mic cut.
No, I would still hear it reverbing.
That's true.
just
Why don't you
Give
like your
him a
voice? You have
voice
a great
change.
voice.
Thank you.
I think it is great.
No,
I
I agree
hate
with
hearing
you.
your voice is terrible.
I
This
like
is why
his
I left
voice.
This is
Did you
not
did you
helping.
miss this at all?
No, I did
Okay,
not.
good.
The only way we're ever gonna get viewers is from Hank's dulcet tone, guys. Stop.
I thought you told me it was gonna be my laugh.
No,
That's
what,
why
huh?
I shouldn't
No,
be
I
don't- No, what?
self-conscious about that.
Yes, all those
Anyways.
things.
For real though.
But anyway, so the princess has been kidnapped. Carol has also been kidnapped because they're the same person. You guys are in that starter town, and you know from looking at the map and going earlier, you know where like that it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away to the Evil Queen's fortress. So Carol has disappeared. You guys take over whatever you feel like role playing and drama.
I mean, it's clear what we have to do.
To the castle. Actually, the Beck voices kind of works along well. You know, he's got
You also
the,
have that kind of half squint that Beck does naturally today.
Let's get this over with.
I'm a bit disappointed that she's still relying on sexist tropes. I mean, why did it have to be a woman who was taken hostage?
Well, the rose bush was taken too, so I mean, I guess it goes both ends there.
If you say so.
And it is technically a gay storyline as well, because.
Who are you, strange?
Well, no, I was just saying.
And they
I was just
were,
reminding you.
Strange, omnipresent voice.
and they were
The
roommates.
narrator, you know, when the text box says as the adventures pass by. As the adventures travel to
Does anyone
the
need
castle.
to rest?
No.
I think I'm fine.
You guys should need to rest as you guys all just leveled. But
Yeah.
I'm feeling strong.
Are you feeling strong?
I'm feeling
Deep,
real
deep,
strong.
deep, deep. I'm.
I feel
the funny
strong
thing
and
is after leveling
imbalanced.
from 5 to 20 as a ranger, my game plan has not changed.
All right, so you guys head towards the castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something
As
else
you
to do.
leave town, the fade to black that's usual of you guys changing areas.
Lemon drop.
Could everyone, I know that could everyone on your hunter character sheet do a,
The switch.
well, no, just real quick do a resolve composure.
Right, but I don't remember what.
Oh, let's see, everyone else.
I am prepared to get 3 successes.
I'm missing a die.
Here,
You do something.
here, buddy.
No, I found it. Never mind.
Composure.
Ooh, I see 2 tens. For 2 successes.
One success.
One,
I'm waiting one.
two. Well, then for sure, Zach. So Zach,
Resolve composure.
not Zach. Levi.
Yeah.
Levi, so as that blackness goes on, you see just blackness, but you see the impression of, like, imagine that darkness was like black latex, and you get the impression of a face pushing and clawing at that darkness just for a second before the scene comes back in to focus.
I cast sense good and evil.
Okay, So you get the definite feeling that that was outside of the game.
So like it's okay.
So
like
it was during a
just
transition.
dearth.
Like you were felt very much so Levi in that moment. Like, and you felt like it was something that you happened to be resonating with something. Like it felt like your visions almost.
Yeah. Okay.
Which you totally have, and we've been doing this whole time.
Okay.
We're in our bodies, right? We're in fairy. Our
yes.
bodies aren't left behind somewhere, right?
You're not
Unprotected?
really sure because
boy.
because like for your character, you're obviously like a big, strong barbarian in the game, so you don't necessarily look like Iris. You look like Iris, but you also don't look like Iris.
You're
You know
like
what I'm
Iris who
saying?
just like put down 2 pounds of creatine and bench press 400 pounds.
Okay, I just wondering, are our bodies somewhere unprotected?
Well, you
subject
don't know.
to the real world.
Like
Okay.
you assume that you have crossed fully into fairy. That's
Okay.
the assumption.
Cool.
Because when you guys came last time, you guys didn't leave bodies behind, so you're assuming that that's what's going on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
walking.
so you exit out onto the world map, and Levi, you're a little shaken, but
I cast mage armor on myself to kind of get a sense of comfort.
all right, and then head to the castle.
Yep.
So on the way, you guys zone into a little area, and if everyone could do that same resolve composure roll, just real quick. I know this is annoying, but
I got Zeus that went from 3 to 0. Sadly.
1.
You got 1 as well.
one. Okay, so everyone but you this time, you see that face and the clawing and the latex, and you hear what sounds like a tinny, distorted, far-off screaming of rage and anger. Before you zone into an area where you see a sheep farmer going, "Oh, heroes, if you're heading to the evil queen's fortress, you should be very careful. She has a creature, and it's so terrifying."
Now that we've actually heard what it sounds like, can we roll for recognition or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would that be?
So it would be,
Investigation. Since we're
well,
back in
so the problem is that would be Levi. Like, so you would roll Levi's
That's what
stats,
I'm
not
asking.
your
Yeah.
character stats.
So, but like, what stats would
yeah.
I roll?
So you have a couple options depending on what you're trying to gain.
Okay.
So you could do just a straight perception roll, which would be wits plus composure. You could do a computer's roll to try and figure out the distorted sound effect.
I don't have that.
Or you could do investigation to try and like piece together exactly what you saw in that flash.
I'd like to do perception.
Okay, so wits plus composure.
So, can I borrow 1 dice, thanks?
I have an extra set of d10.
His are metal, so they sound nice with mine.
Oh, okay. But since I made you guys do different dice sets.
3 successes.
Okay. What information are you hoping to gain?
I'm hoping to see if this is a voice that I recognize or can place.
The
Whether it be like a
voice
species
is
or a
way
specific
too distorted
Okay.
to know. It's definitely feminine in nature, but it also could be masculine, but then just distorted to sound effeminate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it's clearly something that's super
Outside.
far away.
Could I do an investigation?
Yeah, sure. What information are you hoping to gain from your investigation?
Any?
Was there would there have been any like recognizable like features?
Yes, I will let you do that.
Okay.
Wits plus composure. I mean, sorry, wits plus investigation.
Can I borrow?
Yeah.
Here.
D10s.
I'm just saying these D10s survived a 3-year World of Darkness campaign, so
I will be gentle.
no, I'm just saying they're veterans.
So what's
I
plus
know.
investigation?
I had some feels when I saw him.
Yeah.
gonna watch them all roll terribly.
Helena killed a very powerful boss in one shot with these dice.
I did.
Yeah, with a shotgun.
8 9
Nice.
cents, right?
8 9 cents, yeah.
Like,
And you reroll 10.
3 successes.
So for 3 successes, you recognize the face of the Fae of the Evil Queen.
So the evil queen was like
But
she was
no,
trying to tear
it's
through.
So the Evil Queen looks like the Fae dressed up as someone. The face that you're seeing in the transitions is the Fae.
The actual Fae that I met.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she can't.
Well, he hasn't shared that information yet, so.
Alright, but share it.
Okay.
So you guys saw that, right? Like,
Yes.
You did.
Oh, I did?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone who
yeah.
got 1 on the last roll saw it.
Got it.
With the
Because-
screaming.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, how I'm doing it is I'm rolling dice, and then whoever matches my successes.
Okay.
Because it's less of a success failure thing, and more like you happen to sync up at that exact moment. So.
yes, it was horrifying.
So that was the like Fae chick who, when I first came here, who stole Ian.
So
Like-
she's
Well, she seemed like she was in pain, right?
trying to get in.
Yeah. Like we're here and she's trying to get at us.
Does that mean she's not with us now?
So
Beck.
someone else is getting.
Beck. So you, who doesn't really know what they're
No, I'm
talking
just
about,
like-
because you haven't seen this yet, you kind of like lose focus, and while they're talking about it, you see the Shepherd suddenly like jerk, and his bones start to readjust.
Ooh.
I'll shoot him.
With
No,
your,
that makes sense.
with your
No.
bow.
Beck would have.
His muscles ripple and he starts growing in size, and you just hear a slight like chuckle as this creature starts clawing its way out of this Shepherd.
Oh.
Do I go? Do I shoot?
Oh, you already shot. It didn't like literally the arrow stuck in him, but his body is like shifting and changing. So
Well, that's
Do we see this? Or
well, once he gets big enough,
Mhm.
like your conversation gets stopped.
So I kind of just like
And
tap-
also, I'm
tap
assuming
him on
you
the
see
shoulder.
you see Beck shoot what you
You just
assume
hear
is a random, and
Yeah.
you see, and you're like Beck. Whoa.
Again?
Oh, no.
we talked about.
Oh, no, that was a good shot. Yeah. That was a good one.
I'll just start reloading another one.
I cast Hold Monster.
Nice, good cast.
Okay.
This is very strange to have so many spells. I like it.
Okay, what saving throw does he have to beat for that?
Wisdom.
Okay.
I hope that's right. I'm still clicking some things.
Does a 20?
Yes. Because I do not have anything to make that work.
All right.
Whatever was there was.
There was.
Also, you guys notice that the world itself, like, pieces as this is happening. Like, a tree will suddenly, like, pixelate and, like, jank. Like, basically, like, something is glitching the game real bad as this creature transforms. And then it rolls out a thick shell the size of a small castle, long, thick nails, spines running down its back.
How big is this thing?
I'd say about the size of a small castle.
Okay, that's cool.
Maybe gargantuan.
Yeah, thanks, Rio.
Is this part of the game?
I shoot it again.
We should all be shooting. That's my initiative.
let's roll initiative, shall we?
This is D&D rule 1. Okay, cool.
I have this weird feeling that I maybe definitely cast Mage Armor a lot earlier. Oh wait, I did when I walked out of the
You
thing.
did,
yeah.
I did. Yes, I remembered.
I thought you were alluding to that when you
Your
were doing
feeling
that.
is right.
Oh, thank goodness.
So this weird dinosaur-like creature doesn't trigger a battle transition. So you guys realize that as its fist slams into the ground and you guys scatter, that you're in complete control of your bodies.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh
Cool.
fuck.
All the range things will matter now. Ooh, I have so many beautiful spells for that. As
I'm
a
okay with
ranger.
this.
But I do need everyone's initiatives.
Mine is 23.
23.
I thought I would be the highest.
I don't get any as a rogue.
Sorry,
I don't get
22.
any boost to my initiative.
Still beat me.
No. Most people don't,
Barely.
honestly.
No, unless you get
Also,
your spell
don't
out
you
first.
run-
Probably a better idea.
Hopefully,
28th
if I
level.
can get it.
Well, your dex should be super high.
I mean, it's at 5, but
Yeah, so you're getting more than most people.
yeah, plus 5.
Alrighty. Time to do all this.
Okay, so Coulter, you were at 21,
22.
22. Okay, Hank.
16.
You.
21.
You.
Person over there. I am at 12, and for the first round, 2. Because I get 2 on the first round of combat. I get 2 turns
Oh, cool.
as thief's reflexes.
Fancy level 20s.
Helena.
20.
20. Get it going, girl. And now for this thing.
Oh, I can now rage any number of times per day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just constantly be raging.
Okay. So as per usual with this world, we haven't really explored it that much because usually we skipped over a lot of the combats in this world because they were so monotonous. But you guys can attempt like knowledge checks. So even though your players wouldn't know anything about this creature, like the game compensates for that, and you can like basically force the game to roll a skill check if somebody wants to try that.
Okay.
How do we kill castle
Kids.
sized
How
monster?
do we kill?
Alright, I have 2 options. I can try to dominate it, or I can make us a mighty fortress. Oh, that's going to take too long. I can try to dominate it. Alright, am I first?
Yeah.
I'd cost dominate monster. I need another whiz save.
Okay. 29.
Mother?
Nope. No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Is that all you got?
I mean, that's all I can cast it at 1 because I can't do more than 1 spell at once.
Is that all you got?
I can. Can I?
Don't worry. I got this.
Can I Eldritch Blast it?
No.
Because that's an instant one. It's a.
It's not a
Cantrip.
bonus action. So if the leveled spell is a bonus action, then you can cast Eldritch Blast as in the same turn.
Eldritch Blast is a bonus action.
It's not.
It is.
It's an action.
Damn it! Don't tell him.
Don't come for me. I play Warlocks every day, boyo.
Every day.
Every day. Cast Hex.
I'm
and
so
then
wrong. I'm so
Eldritch
wrong.
Yes,
Blast.
sorry,
yes,
I'm
you
sorry.
both have big
I'm sorry,
penises.
I'm
Just
sorry.
chill.
I'm so wrong.
And also, didn't you transition to Wizard? How do you
Yes,
even
I did.
say
I'm sorry.
Eldritch Blast?
I deleted it. It's fine.
So many things.
Anyway, Beck, would you like to go and not cheat?
Okay, so I will brandish the machete that he gave me back when the gnomes cast
when the gnomes.
When the
Steel
gnomes.
Wind Strike.
And no one wants to make a knowledge nature or knowledge arcana check.
I'd love to.
Can I do it outside of my turn?
Yeah. That's why I was like, you guys can do that. And like everyone like looked at me. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Arcana.
5? 5
No.
does not hit.
Or nature, you said?
My first distract 20. Natural 20. I will roll all of these dice to kill your beast.
Hold on to your rolls. We'll let Beck finish his turn, but
Okay.
like hold on to your rolls.
And this is all doubled, by the way. 10, 20, 25, 50, plus my
So
dex.
do max damage and then what you just rolled.
Oh, so wait, it's max damage of all this plus what I just rolled?
So you do max damage of what you would have usually done, and then you roll for the
Oh,
second.
so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 66, plus, plus 4, 66 plus 4, and then... Oh, I should have just kept the other roll. Oh, it was 25, the other roll, so 66 plus 25. 91.
Okay.
That's my first attack. And then
Screw
I'll...
you too, buddy.
As a bonus action, because I am automatically given in the first round of combat a extra attack with my crested bow to Zephyr Strike, moving 30 feet away from the beast safely, attacking with advantage. That is 25 to hit.
Zephyr Strike, but didn't you cast Hunter's Mark on that first turn?
No.
No?
I did not add a d4 to my dice roll.
Wow, you had so many dice.
I did. What do you want from me? So that's 2 extra d8 plus a d10 and plus... No, that's it. Right. So 9 to 24 more damage.
Okay.
So 115 total damage, is that right? Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn.
Would you like to tell
But
the
you were
creature
using-
to suck it?
Yes. So my
But
first...
you were using the machete.
Yes, the
that
machete
he
is the
gave
first
you.
attack for the action.
Uh-huh.
As a
Not the
Gloomstalker-
crossbow that you bought
as
from
a
the blacksmith.
Yes, as a Gloomstalker rogue, I can then use my bonus action to Zephyr Strike, but I'm given the free attack action as long as I made an attack.
But how much of that damage is magic?
How much of that damage is magic? All of it.
Why?
Because
The
it's steel
machete is not
steel wind
magical.
strike imbues the magical strike,
But
Okay.
what if
And
I
then-
blessed it?
and then Zephyr Strike makes my crossbow attack magic.
Okay. But how
Does
much
it?
of that damage was magic?
All of it.
Because the normal machete damage wouldn't have been magic.
No, I cast a spell to make it magic.
Oh,
Yeah, Steel Wind Strike is a magical melee attack imbuement.
Wait, you cast a spell and attack twice?
I get a free attack that is not an action or bonus action or anything as long as I make an attack action. So since I cast the spell which gives me my attack action
Cool.
for Steel Wind Strike, I then get my other attack action as a Gloomstalker ability.
Rangers are
And I use my
garbage.
bonus action to do Zephyr Strike before that second action.
Maybe you just didn't play the ranger enough.
Once you hit level 20, it's viable. Anything's viable level 20. But yes, I thought this out as soon as, I was like, wait a second, I get a free attack as long as I make an attack, so I'll use this thing. And then I get my free
Is that
attack.
your turn, man?
Yes, that's everything.
Okay.
And I moved 60 feet away from it. Safely.
Damn.
Okay, so it runs right up back to you.
I was so proud, but now I'm gonna die. Oh wait, I probably have as much health as the barbarian.
Whoa, yikes.
So he rolled a 5, so that'll be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you so much.
Does that hit?
I have my health pool.
Yeah, but don't.
I will be fine.
Remember what happened with the dragon? I'm just
But
throwing
I
that out
listened
there.
to-
Remember what happened with the
I
dragon?
listened to your guys' suggestions for the
What?
dragon. This is me just doing a lot of damage.
We're all just jealous.
How much damage did you do?
About 115. It was 24 plus 91, so 115.
It's
It's
19 plus 18.
19 plus
37?
37 plus 10, so
47.
47 bite damage.
Cool.
And then you are also swallowed. You are now blinded and restrained, but you do have total cover against attacks.
Nice.
And your skin is burning as you have landed in some kind of acid.
Restrained?
Do you see me worried?
I guess.
All right, man. I'm kind of worried for you, but I'm glad you're not.
Right. Whose turn is it now? Helena.
Okay.
Beck just got swallowed by this giant creature.
I'm alarmed.
Oh, and then if you guys had your knowledge rolls, we'll do that before we start Helena's turns.
It was 14.
Okay.
I don't remember. 13.
15.
15. So you start getting your little info card from the game system, and it basically the creature is called the Tarrasque.
Okay.
I knew it.
Cool. Cool.
Would you like to?
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get a very high roll, so.
Yes, I would like to know more.
It is a monstrosity
Okay.
that is a optional boss.
How do we undo the option?
Well, so there's actually a huge long quest line that needs to be undertaken in order to fight this thing, and there's like a 100-level dungeon that you have to go down to the bottom of.
How do we get away from it? How do we get away from it? How do we get away from it?
It doesn't have that information.
Well, we gotta get this joker back. So
Got swallowed.
I mean, it's just back.
Yeah.
rage. And my 3 attacks. Ooh, that was a 20. Okay, so
Well,
we'll
and
do the non-21s.
You have
So-
advantage on those attack rolls, by the way. You reckless, just man.
So what I'm
Well, we'll roll
gonna
that
say
one again.
is I would do well. You get to keep that regardless
Okay.
because it's advantage. So I would recklessly attack,
Mhm.
roll all 3 again,
'Cause
and
it
see if
has
you get
a really
another
high-
20.
Okay.
Let's see as well.
It would probably be better just to roll this
Because you get to
down,
keep the highest number. So
So
Yeah, those were all worse.
okay.
Yeah, so
And now
But-
I forgot what the other
It was
2
eight-
they were
18 and
18
10.
set. No, it was higher than 10.
What do you add to
I
your
think it was
attack
a
rolls?
13.
It was a
13.
13.
12.
13, 18, and that.
Okay.
So,
So your
13
lowest
is
one was
25, and then, 18 is...
Yeah. So you
Other
all
number.
3 hit. Yeah.
So roll the
Okay.
crit first.
Oh my god, I was not prepared for this. Okay, so it's just double, right?
Oh no. So crits, how I'm running them is you do max damage and then you roll normally and add it to the max
So
damage.
what's
Okay.
your...
So it's 12 plus 9, so 22... 21?
21.
And then... plus 7, plus another 6, or no?
No,
Nothing.
just plus
Just plus the
7.
7.
So 28.
You also get brutal critical, I believe. So you get to roll them again.
Okay.
As a barbarian, when you crit,
It's at level 20. I think
you
it's
roll an
3d12.
additional 3d12, if I'm not
3d12.
mistaken.
Okay, I'm at 28 right now.
28.
Wait.
So roll 3 more d12s.
Here,
No,
hand
no,
me
because she gets the
place
max
number.
damage of that.
No, the max damage of the first one. Brutal critical does not get the amount. That is
Well,
separate.
actually,
That's a dice roll, so it would.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so max
No,
damage of the
no,
3
it specifically
Hang on,
states
hang
it
on,
does
hang on.
not.
I am the DM. Just
Yeah.
remember.
That is fair. That is fair. You know, it's...
Well, because I think brutal critical with my system, the way it's
Would-
set
Ah.
to work, and 3 additional dice at 17th level, so it would be max damage times 3.
So 36 more?
Damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's just the critical roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay,
yeah.
so then
And then
my
the vanilla roll.
my off roll hand is gonna be 8.
All right,
And
all right.
If I do my great axe again, I don't get the rage attack right on it on the
Well, you
second
still
on
get
the bonus one.
Your
No.
rage
Still do.
damage?
You
You
get your
always
rage
get
damage.
rage
You always
damage.
get that on your other weapon, too.
So 8 plus 9 is 17. So that was 3 hits. Okay, so that
64 plus 8.
28 plus 36.
That's 64, then
8 plus
72, 80, and 89.
Oh, good fast math on that.
Look
I
at Rain
also
Man
invite
over
you
here.
to suck it.
Hmm.
Phew, phew, phew. I tried to aim for the belly, maybe to get this guy out.
After you strike it, it lashes out with its tail. 32 to hit.
Yeah, that probably hits. So since I can, if someone injures me as a reaction, I can attack again, but that probably doesn't count right now. Because this is his reaction, or
You
what?
could still
No,
do
it's
it.
not if it hits you.
Real quick, make a saving throw because there is a secondary effect that might interrupt that.
I'm trying to be stunned.
What's it plus?
So it's your strength save.
That would be
You have
25.
You have advantage on those two, but I think 25 is fine.
So you take 24 damage, and it tries to like knock you away, but you literally grab the tail, and then throw it aside, and like take your great axe again, and then attack.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah,
do I
yeah.
have
Yeah,
to
you
roll
have to
this
make an
first?
attack roll,
16 plus 12, 28 to hit.
That hits.
I got 12 plus 9.
Do it. Yeah.
That's another 21 damage.
That doesn't work. Cool.
Okay. That's Hank. Take us to the bank, Hank.
Take us to the bank. Take us
You're
to
the
the bank.
tank. Take it to the bank, Hank.
Good luck.
Try and attack or should do this.
I would do. What's
Shake.
the save?
Charisma, but if I do this, it has disadvantage.
Can you do them both on the same turn?
Take us to the
Yes,
bank.
that's me doing
Spank
the bonus
this
action.
monster,
Do it.
Hank.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in you.
All right, so I'm gonna do one of my Oath of Ancients thing, Elder Champion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume since we're in like Fae and stuff, like she likes roses. My hair's already red. I guess like I start getting covered in like thorns and like rose petals and stuff.
Okay.
So like turn into like a rose kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I'm gonna cast Banishment on this thing.
Banishment?
Mm-hmm.
It's a saving throw?
Yeah, but it has disadvantage
Okay.
because of my thing.
And it's charisma?
Yeah.
Does a 27 save? If not, I can just use a legendary resistance.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Lucious should have been so happy if that worked. I would have been so pissed.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
What?
Cool. I will sneak up alongside it, and I'm gonna do a little cut.
Well, you definitely have allies within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
Little smirky.
Because Iris is literally tanking the tail. So. Because Iris got hit like a Mack truck. It just went.
Does 21 hit? Yeah.
No.
Nope.
All right. I will use Stroke of Luck.
Okay.
So any failed hit is an actual hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you can actually treat it as a 20.
Really?
But probably not a crit, though, right? Because that would be kind of broken.
That seems broken, but
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I mean, you can only use it once per day, right?
Per short rest.
Okay, then
Yeah, so just a 20.
Free
So
crit.
that, yeah.
Free crit.
Every short rest.
Every short rest is a bit much.
All right.
Though, Wizards of the Coast, you should be more clear about these things. Actually, I think in that ability it says it's not considered a critical hit. Now that I think about it, I retract. Please
Wizards
don't
of the
shut
Coast, thank you for being so clear about these things.
I already doxed you. You're screwed.
Oh, that was sad. Oh, that's still even more sad. 5 of the dice he rolled are ones. It's okay, he gets another turn. He'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, it does not say. It just says treat it as a 20.
And actually, I just realized like my foolproof plan of escape just depends on if he's willing to accept the wording that is written.
Is it before?
If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn that miss into a hit. But so it's with an ability check. You can treat it as a 20. So that's why it's not
I see.
crit.
I see. That makes sense.
You just turn a miss into a hit.
Sorry, wizards.
Yeah,
we love you.
We're bad. Yeah, you guys are good. We are worms, worthless worms. Sorry.
The reverse of Danny DeVito's speech from Matilda.
44 points of damage.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I rolled like 5 ones.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, sucks. And then I'll do my second attack.
Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't. I will sit there.
I like to imagine that Lucius like came down with his magic dagger and like it like tinked off, but then he like dropped the dagger, grabbed it in his other hand, and stabbed it up.
I like that. Already started it.
All right, so it's its turn now.
Fantastic.
Wait a minute. None of that damage was on its actual turn? Oh, great. Great.
I'm safe.
Great.
I'm safe. Well, I'm
You're just
safe.
restrained.
Safe is a relative word. I
Well,
think.
it's funny that you should say that
It's related to
It's
danger.
gonna digest you. Like that's
at
on
the
my
top
turn.
of my turn. I will receive acid damage.
I will
However,
digest
I
you.
will be out of it just fine.
No, it's actually at the start of each of the Tarrasque's turns.
Oh, okay, never mind. Constitution saving throw.
Does anyone have a dice roller handy?
Yeah.
Can you do 16d6?
Whoa.
54.
So you take 54 acid damage.
Cool. It's actually not that bad for that many.
Dude. Be cool.
For real. Stop goading the DM.
All right, so
We
now I
already
need to make
screwed our world
5
verbally, like, we
attacks,
don't know.
and there's 4 of you. So
I don't know if this matters, but they can't get advantage on me because of one of my things.
okay, there's no situation here where we'd have advantage anyway.
Okay, cool. Just want to throw that out there.
Okay, so and what? This thing is so crazy. All right, so first things first. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Even from like the belly?
If you're within 30
No.
feet of me, you get advantage on it.
Yes. And it is a fear effect, so aren't some people?
Oh, everyone's
immune?
immune from fear. Everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled
Shadow
double
Man,
19.
bring it in here.
Double 19, 17, 19. Like, well, those
I think
rolls.
I'm
Not
immune
today,
too,
Mr.
'cause
Dinosaur.
of
Not
my-
today.
I think as a barbarian with friends.
Oh,
you
when you're
definitely
raging,
feel
you're
it.
fine.
All right, so we're going to bite the barbarian, which is a.
Wouldn't that be biting its own tail?
Actually, get
Damage
swallowed.
itself?
That's exactly what we wanted to happen.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah.
do it. That'll do it.
And then 40-12.
Can I yank one of his teeth? Oh, can I do my reaction again where because he hurt me?
No, because your
I
turn has not come up again. So you
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
used
then
your
you
reaction.
use your reaction.
12, 22, 30, 40.
It would have been cool to rip one of
Piercing
his teeth out.
damage, but remember that you have piercing damage.
So 20.
Wait, so what am I remembering right now?
You take
So
20.
you just took 40 damage from its bite.
So 20.
40 bite and then 20.
No, you
20
have it.
because you have.
Oh,
40.
right. Okay.
And then you are grappled. Which means you are restrained until the grapple ends, but you have a turn before a swallow.
How come I didn't get a turn before I was swallowed?
Because as a legendary action, it can use the swallow action, which is a completely different action that it has. This is a bite attack as part of its multi-attack. Not that you needed to know that information, because I am God.
Fair. I have several objections as a DM, but we will ignore them.
I think your name tag says Rio.
Not God.
Well, that's God in Rio.
The language of Rio is just those 3 letters.
All right, that's a nat 20. And then
Now it is.
I'm safe inside its belly.
so Hank, you're taking 2 claw attacks, a nat 20, and then a 9 plus 19, 28, I think.
Cool.
And what is 4 times 8?
32.
32.
Can you roll me 32 D whatever? No. I'm kidding.
32 D12s.
7 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 17 plus 10. So that's 27 plus the max, whatever you just said.
27 plus 32.
For the first one, and then 9,
Oh, yeah.
10, 11, 20, 30 for the second one.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm still the squishiest one here.
All right, then the tail will go after Coulter.
Hello.
Hi, that's me.
Oh, hello.
She'll be coming out of that.
So that's 27 damage, and I need a strength save.
Oh no. Okay. What is 8?
So you are knocked prone.
What is 8?
And then finally, breathing a strong breath at you, it mauls you with its horns. 19 plus 19 to hit.
Yeah. Definitely can do uncanny dodge.
For 10, 13,
Oh, what was my damage?
said it.
30 something. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was 37.
Okay, I'm sorry.
13 plus 9?
13 plus 9.
Yeah, it's
It's-
22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
22 plus 10, so 32, and then uncanny dodge half, obviously. All right, that was its turn. That brings us to Mark's second turn.
Being 20 levels of pain.
So many dice. So much going on.
Oh, I thought that was a 20. I was so excited.
22.
Does that?
Son
Oh,
of
does it?
All right.
Wait, do you say 22 doesn't hit?
I only get 2 attacks. That's it.
Sorry.
That's all I got. I'm gonna stand here.
You wanna
and
talk about it?
No, not yet. I'm not ready.
Poor Lucious. Everyone else is like, crit,
Yeah.
crit, crit. And
Everyone
then
else is
Lucius
doing pretty things.
I throw rocks at it.
Hey, look over there.
All right, that brings us to the top of the turn, and Coulter.
Don't worry about me at all. Do your thing.
Oh no, but I can't do that. No, but like if I do this, you won't be with us, so that's not gonna work out.
No banishment.
No,
I tried that.
no, yeah.
What was in it?
I cast Crown of Stars, and then I will use my bonus action to fling one of the stars at it.
I've always wanted someone to actually
Crown of
use that game.
So basically, I wave my hands in the air, and slowly but surely, 7 bright beams of light start to encircle me, and then I bring a hand back and throw one at the Tarrasque.
And it does like almost a fireball's worth of damage.
That's a 28 to hit.
And that's a ranged attack roll?
Yes,
Okay,
with a spell.
hang on 2 seconds. Go ahead.
28 to hit.
Oh no.
Reflection.
Oh no.
Reflective show.
No.
How
You
much?
28. It's magical.
Yeah.
28.
Damage.
Yeah.
So you fling your spell at the Tarrasque. Its shell flashes magically, and the spell streaks right back at you.
And you take that
Okay.
10.
The
And
full
you take
amount.
that 10.
Okay.
Hold on.
And the Tarrasque is unaffected.
If you're within 30 feet of me, you have resistance to damage from spells.
So you take out.
That would apply.
Nice.
I kind of assume you guys are all like running around this thing's feet, like stabbing at it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys are all within 30 feet of
Oh
each
no!
other.
So basically, all of the rest of these things that I have are also useless.
No, he has to roll a dice for it.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. So just for expediency's sake, any spell, magic missile, a line spell, or a spell that requires a ranged attack roll, he will either be unaffected by or will reflect back at you.
So
Woods.
So you have to make him make saving throws, but he has like a +9 to all his saving throws.
What if I don't make him make a saving throw?
No, he makes a saving throw to see.
So AoE spells, oh no, those are still saving throws, huh? I don't know. Figure it out.
Okay.
It has to be a
Figured out.
range.
You're
Make
gonna
it
miss it.
work.
Or range attack roll.
Designers.
No, the ranged attack
Make it
rolls
work.
he's unaffected by.
Fear.
Just to clear this up, we have several of us are gay. This is not homophobic.
Guess which one?
I am allowed to say
I just want to
that.
say, like, guess
which ones?
Everyone who's watching is like, I know all of you.
The 3 Alexis is like,
yeah,
well.
Alexis are like, all right, that's easy.
Boom, boom, boom. What's my
Bing, bing,
prize?
I mean, but we all know that all of our gay friends have a thing for Mark as is, so let's not give false hope. Mark is married to a wonderful woman, the light of all of our lives.
For real.
She's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, she's very fantastic. She doesn't watch the show, but she's
We still love
great
her.
otherwise.
Alright.
Anyway, that makes it Beck's turn.
Cool. I will cast my spell again.
So you're restrained.
I will cast my spell again.
So it doesn't have semantic components?
Oh, I can cast it while you're restrained.
How? If it has semantic
Let me
components.
double check here for you.
Can you do like nothing on it?
Well, it's gonna make all the saves.
No,
for
fine. I'll do
everything
my
that I
first
can
plan
do.
instead of this plan.
Just that if it has somatic components, you cannot cast somatic components while restrained.
No, but I'm pretty sure you can cast freedom of movement no matter what.
On a weapon.
Well, yeah, but it probably doesn't have
I
somatic
don't know. Does that
components.
work?
Where is it?
because I want to double check it.
What are you looking for?
Freedom of movement.
Just Google it.
Here, I have the spell thing right here.
Oh,
There
Yeah.
it is. I keep forgetting it's
So
fourth
that's-
level.
maybe
That's
it's like a.
consideration.
It's somatic.
Yeah, no, but
Maybe it's like a
basically,
laugh.
I'm just worried
if
I'm
I'm
gonna use
paralyzed
it.
or
Yeah,
restrained,
so might
I
need
could
it for
cast
the
this
witch.
spell.
So
What's that?
I just can't do anything
Freedom of
with
Right,
my
but
else.
it has somatic components, and so you can't.
Can
But
you-
its whole
like,
purpose is to
can you
get out of
buff
restraint.
us?
You touch a willing creature. It's someone someone else touches you.
Let me just find something else to do for 20 minutes.
like haste.
All right, we'll come back to you then.
Yeah.
Helena?
Can I
Do
cast?
you have haste?
Oh, I don't think I can do that as reaction. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, I got 2 18s and a 16, or
Nope.
not that. Okay,
Or not that.
so that's gonna be 30, 30,
And 28.
and 28 to hit.
Okay, those all hit.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do.
Must be nice.
I have a spell that could teleport, but it's like somatic.
Plus
Okay, so I'm not allowed to teleport while restrained.
12
Oh.
again.
That's why restrained is so bad for casters.
6, 7,
So 13.
13.
Yeah.
Plus 9, which is 22 now, plus another 6, 28
28 points of damage.
damage to the
So
tail, I
28.
guess.
Well, I believe you are now fighting the mouth.
Oh wait, I'm grappled, aren't I?
Yeah.
Can I not do that then?
So you can either attack or you could break out of the grapple.
But you can
Oh
attack
no,
normally.
no, she's restrained, so you couldn't have attacked. So you have to
Oh.
break free of the mouth.
Okay, so
Athletic.
can I use the 20s that I rolled as my grapple checks?
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
So she broke grapple.
So uses what's your strength?
6
Okay,
plus 6. So
So
if it was the
20
18, then it's 24.
Yeah.
yeah, you break free of the mouth,
Okay,
but that is your action.
that's all I can do.
So
Bummer.
unless you have something you can do on a bonus action besides attack.
Well, but
Okay.
not my bonus attack.
That's because the bonus attack is when you take the attack action.
Okay.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay.
It's Hank's turn.
And I also just rolled my
Yes,
portent
did
dice
you
because I
go?
forgot to do that. Do you want me to give them to you? They're not helpful.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I was hoping for a low.
Okay, I
Did you
figured
roll
it out.
nothing but high portent dice for the first time ever?
I know. It's like, no, it fails that save.
No, it actually passes it.
I figured out what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
cast Guardian of Nature, which does not have somatic components,
Okay.
and
You
I
wanna
will
wait
choose
till
the
your
primal.
Turn though.
Well, it is his turn.
Oh, is it?
Because we
Passed it.
skipped him while he
Yeah,
was
got
got
it. Because there was a yeah. So I cast Guardian Nature, you choosing the primal beast, and I will attack
Oh, here it is.
all the times I could attack from the inside with.
So you are still
attachment.
restrained, so you can attack.
But restrained makes you have disadvantage on attacks.
No, restrained means you can take no actions.
Oh, then I'll just die in the belly.
That's not what's happening.
Trying to become
There's
unrestrained.
nothing else I could do inside of the belly of the beast if you cannot attack inside of it.
Yeah, restrained. Isn't that? Am I crazy? I
Well,
thought
just
that's
like,
what
why
restrained
is
meant.
he restrained? What is he being restrained
Oh, the
by?
strength,
The
the,
stomach.
muscle, and the stomach creasing. However, restrained should be. It just gives disadvantage on attack rolls.
could've
I mean, when
swore-
you're inside of a belly, yes.
But that's what primal beast would do. Is it would give me advantage, so then I just straight roll. Hopefully, it out.
I mean, I'll double check. I always thought restrained meant you couldn't attack.
That would mean stunned. Restrained just means any attack is you could barely pull it off. It's kind of like you just imagine I'm holding it. I'm just trying to shove it through. I'm not like swinging it or wilding. I'm just like
Yeah, no, you're right. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
And you have disadvantage on attack.
yeah.
rolls.
And I now have advantage canceling them out, so now I'm just straight roll.
And your speed is
Crap.
0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Okay.
Does it say that I can't cast somatic?
I say that because I feel like if you're restrained, then you shouldn't be able to cast in the specific situation that you're in. But no, go ahead and do somatic. It does not say that specifically.
Okay.
I just feel
You
like
sure?
from inside his stomach with your arms pinned to your side.
Well,
you
it's
shouldn't
because
be
the
able
somatic
to.
is just finger movements, like a little.
No, I get what you're saying, but like, I just always felt like somatic components while you're restrained shouldn't be possible. But that's just because I'm old school.
Oh, your pick. I could do
So
two different things, one
is
with and
the
one without
louder
somatic.
now.
Your pick.
Do the Guardian of Nature thing.
No, it depends. Can I not do somatic or can I do somatic?
You cannot do so.
Okay, then I will Guardian of Nature.
Do the Guardian of Nature.
If you were in its mouth like Helena was, I would allow somatic, but in its
Natural
stomach.
20.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So 12, 20, 24 for the first attack. Second attack. 20 something to hit. It's more than 8.
It's more than 28.
More than 28.
Oh, okay.
11, 15. 15 more points of damage. That's only 24.
So how much damage is that?
No,
altogether?
23 to hit.
Oh yeah, 23 does not hit.
Okay, yeah. So then 15 plus 20. What was the first one? 12 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4.
It'll be 24.
24. Yeah, 24 plus 15 is 39.
39 damage.
Actually, and I get once per turn. If I miss an attack, I get another attack. That's cocked. Hey, that one hits now.
Okay. Do a lot of damage on that attack.
Yep. So 9 plus 4, another 14.
So that's
13.
43.
9 plus 13. So it was 39 plus 13
Yeah, so
is 52.
52. That sucks, bro. You're like 8 points away.
Yeah, and if you get 60.
Yeah.
Oh, to make him
Yeah.
throw up.
Yeah. Anyway, it is now Hank's turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Poor Coulter. I was like, I get to play a high level wizard and
do
fight the
nothing.
worst thing.
Well, can you do something to get him out and then we can flee?
I can't. I don't have anything I can do for him. Because I was like looking at my teleporty spells and none of them work like that.
Well, you have the big boy.
I know.
You could just cast that and then replicate a spell.
Oof.
But why would I use it to replicate something?
Well, because you could do because like it has the effect, so it doesn't have the same rules as a spell, so you could teleport him right out of there.
But
And
then
then
you're
that's
using the big
gone.
boy.
Yeah.
Is that the one you showed me? That's the big one?
Oh yeah, I knew what he was showing.
Wish. I'm assuming.
27 and 30 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oddly.
No, that's weird. Everyone else can hit.
I can hit 3 times in its stomach.
That's 12. Dude.
When we tell this story to Carol, everyone say that Lucius was great.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna tell the truth. 'Cause
triumphantly.
He's stabbing the blood.
Oh, so
Just the
now
meaty-
truth's important too.
Maybe this changed. All right. Can I have 2d8?
D8?
Yeah.
What is this thing's purpose?
To
destroy-
pictures.
Jesus.
Destroy.
Yeah, it's basically just to like destroy the world.
Okay, great.
33.
Damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's like 1,000 HP, right? Give or take.
I don't know.
1,000.
It's like 6 something.
That was just-
675.
that was
something
like-
like that.
Well, you guys have done 350 damage so far, and we're in turn 2.
32.
32.
And
Stand corrected.
then, as a bonus action,
He's gonna smite it.
can it make a wisdom save?
I'm sure it can.
And it has disadvantage on it.
Okay. Is this a magical effect?
It's magical, but it's not like
It's
where
not-
it could
so
reflect it.
just-
Well,
it's
it says
disadvantage.
spells or other magical effects, so I'm
So
assuming
it
that
has
would qualify.
advantage, but since it's disadvantage, it's straight roll for you.
You said wisdom?
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
Sad.
It's it's mean that they also give this thing legendary resistance on top of a +9 to like all the good saves.
I mean, the whole point is that it's
Hard to kill.
it's the monster. I was really close, 676
And then
in the original.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
What are you doing anyway?
What do you mean?
Well, just be like, were you just
What was the
attacking with a
magical
sword, or
No, so the first 2 attacks were sword with smite, and then staggering smite was the third one.
Right. Just remember, guys, we are a show, so we can describe what we're doing too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I still have my lights that do nothing hanging out here.
I'm currently.
Throw a rave.
They look pretty.
I'm a furry ape monster currently.
Who's up?
That is you, Mark.
Maybe you can try and like get it
Okay.
to think that you're
Double
more powerful than
advantage?
it. And
I know
it'll,
it's
like,
not a thing, but
I don't know.
I said
I can
double
try to
advantage.
trick
I know
it.
it's not a
It's a
thing,
crown,
but
right?
put those away. Let's try these ones. See if these are any better at all.
No whammies.
That's a 23.
Nope.
I should have taken luck. I was thinking about it. I was this close.
I did take luck.
Didn't do it.
I do have.
That's
luck,
cool.
actually.
My turn's done. It's over. Yep.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool.
Are you adding like your magical weapon bonus, or are you just doing proficiency plus
I have
dex?
a magical weapon.
Yeah, your dagger. Remember I told you it was a magical weapon?
Oh, what is it plus?
I mean, you guys are level 20, so I'm assuming +3.
Well,
So all of these attacks would have been
shnikes.
hitting.
Yeah, I have not.
I just assumed that was after. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, it's alright.
I told you it was a magical dagger.
Oh, I forgot. It's
Yeah.
been 2 weeks.
You realize now that you're using the dagger the
So-
blacksmith gave us, and
so-
not your good one.
So you tink off of the creature, and then you take a moment to think about the math, and it goes.
Wait, there's a glitch.
Has the little like cloud thing up above its head, like waiting, and it's like,
Oh yeah, the buffering.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I must have hit. I was like, no, I think it's just frozen.
Go poke it.
Come on, Mark. Every time I look over there, there's 2 ones. Are there 3 ones or just 2? There's 2. Every time I've seen him roll that pile of dice, there's at least 2.
41 points of damage.
Okay.
Woo!
Better.
Got him.
We're getting there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, Mark, do better.
Yeah, just do better.
Well, and it's funny because if your weapons weren't magical, like it wouldn't have mattered if you hit. Anyway.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have done anything. Cool. I'll remember that now.
Okay, it's turn now.
Those crap.
Got
Can
it.
somebody do 16d6 again for Beck
Got you.
Don't kill me.
before we forget?
50.
Hey, I'll be fine.
Oh, he rolled super low. Does a 22 hit you, Horny?
He rolled super low.
Oh, your AC sucks. Great.
Well, 22 would be really high for AC, actually. 15,
Oh, I'll say Tarrasque is just me.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 41 piercing damage.
Half to 20.
And then make a strength check.
Saving throw or?
No, just a
Sure.
strength check.
You have advantage.
18.
Okay. You
Of
are
course.
grappled by it again.
I need you to be swallowed.
Both claws against you because you're fighting the claws.
Oh wait, hold on. Has a reaction when he attacks. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Or he's attacking right now.
But
She
now
can
I'm
use your reaction
grappled,
to
so
attack.
I can't.
Well, so we just determined that while you're restrained, you can still attack.
But you're only grappled.
Just at a disadvantage. Well, when you're grappled, you're
but I
restrained.
have advantage so
with
I
this
just
creature.
have to
Or fluff. Or 5.
plus 12. 27.
27. Really quick.
You kind of like holding your teeth open as it's trying to keep you in your
17 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my reaction to attack it too because I have Sentinel.
Okay.
Oof. Does a 24 hit?
No.
So 25.
Welcome to the club.
I was gonna say, welcome to Mark's house.
Are your weapons
Population 2.
Yeah, but that.
Population
Yeah. I like
Can
my
I
sword
go
like
now?
barely swipes, and I'm just like,
No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you need to be
Does a
swallowed
24 hit?
if you can
Yes, it
cast-
Okay, then both
oh,
attacks hit.
cast spells.
Oh, honestly, I'm kind of like. I'm taking 16d6, yeah, but it's always been 50 or less, and you guys are taking a lot more than that.
Look, you can do this.
No. It's still
31
the
for the
save's still
first
gonna be too
claw.
high, but it doesn't for that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
oh, I forgot. Supposed
And
to
then
heal.
32 for the second claw. The horns are marked.
So why wouldn't?
Rolled a 2, so that's a 21.
Yeah. I'll do evasion again. Or uncanny dodge, sorry.
That's a lot of numbers. 28, 38.
Okay.
And then Coulter gets the tail. Which is a 24 to hit.
No.
I want to fight with this thing always because I'm rolling literally like 2s and 5s.
That was actually pretty close, because I guess, well, hang on.
Your shield should bring you up around 22, 23.
Yeah, it'll bring me up to 22. I was like, can I cast shield at a higher level?
No,
it's
no,
not
you
a thing.
can't.
It's not a thing. Okay.
But that is 22 damage.
Yes. Okay.
Got the
Oh,
shield of
and
faith
Maker,
yourself.
did you ever get up from prone?
No.
Okay, then you're. He's
Just on the
slamming
ground.
his tail into you.
Ow! Ow!
It's like spanking you like a child. Like
Technically, he should have had advantage if you stayed prone, but
He
just
already
let
hit
it
me,
go.
so.
Here, I'll
Oh,
roll.
but he could have crit.
Oh, true.
He did not crit.
That is the Tarrasque's turn, which brings us to Coulter's turn.
I'd like to identify.
Okay.
No. I need a deck save.
Okay,
Are you doing the big boy?
No.
that's his worst save. He got an 18.
Yeah.
That fails.
Okay, then he succeeds.
Okay, that's what I was worried you were gonna do, but at least we used one of them.
What's 2 now?
It's 2 now.
No,
Now
he
we've
has
used
never
2 of
one
them.
before.
You used
Yes,
one at the
no.
beginning. You said you did.
No, he said he made the save.
I thought you said you hit legendary resistance, and you're like he used.
No, I said if it.
If
I
it
said
hadn't.
if
Oh, okay.
27 doesn't work, I'll just use it. Like I was being funny. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Um,
No, I'm just.
We've used one of them. Let's waste the rest.
How?
Because ironically, Dex is like his worst save.
Remember.
I don't have any dex save spells.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I do, but I'm inside of it.
So really, Wizards of the Coast is trying to say the only way to fight the Tarrasque is with fireball spells, which does not help their thing. Like wizards are more than fireballs because really, you're
Wizards are
strongest
fireballs.
monster wizards.
Yeah, that was a fireball. Definitely. That's what I was doing. Knock that
What's
one
up
out.
After Coulter is Beck.
I'm so useless.
I will do my attack.
Me too.
24.
24 does not hit.
Okay, since it missed, I get a free attack for it.
You're inside,
30.
You can't hit it.
That's only 7 points of damage. That hits, I'm sure.
And it must be disappointing to get so close to crits on every roll and not get them.
6, 9, plus 4 more, 13.
So 13?
Plus 7 is 20. And that's my turn, since I can't do somatic.
Can we roll like perception to see if like the world is glitching or if there's anything?
Yeah, that's still going on like
Okay.
crazy.
Is it doing anything useful
No.
glitching wise?
Useful.
All right.
We're
Carry on.
almost there. We got this, guys.
After Beck is Helena.
Okay.
So now we know you can attack from its mouth. You just have disadvantage. Or you could break free from its mouth.
Well,
Just use reckless attack and go for it.
an
It's up-
attack.
It's up to
It's
you.
up to you.
Well, because I have advantage, so I would just be straight rolls,
Yeah.
right? And I can do all 3 of my attacks.
From its mouth.
Sweet.
Oh.
2 1s and an 18.
Okay, so I got 30 for one of them. I'll say that's the great axe. 19 damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Although now that I've not broken free of the grapple, I can be swallowed.
Yeah, I was just about to say you are now swallowed.
Good.
Okay.
We want
Yay, you're
I can
not
still do half as
alone.
much damage.
because if we do 60 damage together, we both get spewed out.
But it wastes
Okay.
my 9.
Hank, it's your
I'm
turn.
in.
It might be worth it though.
Like, to be clear, that deck save he did that he got an 18 on, that was an 18.
Yeah, no,
I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
You saw it
I know.
behind this thing?
Yeah, he rolled it and it rolled all the way to the corner where the
Should
pencil
probably
is.
stop looking behind the TM's thing.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
It's private. Just looked up my
Then put your
DM
screen
skirt.
up properly.
Well, I
Jeez.
like it lower. That's where Mark puts
Little
his.
school
That's
or
what I
flaunting
like
the
mine.
Well,
skirt.
now you can
Nice.
see your name tag though. 'cause
Yeah,
you
we
did
couldn't see it in the
before.
camera before.
Oh,
Still can't really see it.
your sword is now a mimic. Deal with that.
As it
Fight a
expands,
mimic inside a Tarrasque.
as the mimic expands, it gives me room to do a somatic
Is
spell.
the second
That's
layer.
all
of
I
hell,
will say.
I'm pretty sure.
No, because mimics are amorphous, so it just wraps around your body and is immune to acid.
Can I wiggle my fingers? That's all I need. Just let me wiggle my fingers.
Hank, it's your turn.
I know I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yarg.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. That's why fireball wouldn't work. Never mind.
Because what?
Oh, crit
Resistance.
Okay.
and
Nice.
26.
Yeah, 3 crits and 1
pay
damage per hit.
2. Okay, no, hold on.
So like that?
Yeah.
Is that? I'll try that too.
And I crit
Oh,
smite damage.
level
too, right?
5
Yes.
smite, yeah.
4. Sorry, I don't have any 5s left.
Oh.
Okay, so that's
Remember, he's just the dice amount. So how many d?
I know how to do it. Thanks.
I just want to know what dice you're rolling.
D8s.
5.
Hank has a little bit more practice with this critical rule because we use this on Tuesdays.
Ah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Sorry, I didn't ask for
Oh,
him.
you're good. I was just like, oh no, I'm blocking.
And this crit rule actually comes from 4th edition, which I really like the concept of, like, you're guaranteed. Because, like, with the normal 5th edition crit rule set, like, you can double 1 on the crit and do
Yeah.
less damage than a normal hit. You know what I mean? So I like you max and then you add to it.
That is nice.
It's just crazy bad with the Novas, like the rogues and the paladins, because every now and again they get huge
Yeah.
effing numbers.
Little smites. That's kind
92?
of intense, like that.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Like that.
Suck it.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like 499 plus 92. What is that?
And the answer made sense to you?
Math.
That's good.
when it came out, I was like, oh, that doesn't seem. Oh wait, I guess that is exactly what it would be.
30.
30 more damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
No, he's doing just fine.
He's doing damage for both of us because I can't.
can you make a
I'm doing
constitution?
damage for 2 now.
Can you make a constitution saving
He
throw?
just goes over and completely swallows Levi like a snake.
This show just got weird.
Or hot. Anyway, what
Can
were you
you do a
saying?
con saving throw, please?
Yeah, sure.
He likes those.
15?
Fail.
Oh, then he succeeds.
Cool.
2.
There's 2.
2
You're
down.
welcome.
2 down.
Did I tell
Yes,
you
three
guys
of
how
those.
many he has?
Yeah.
Because you guys are counting down.
Oh,
like
that's
I
true.
told you.
Actually, he
sorry.
has more than 3.
No, we said there's 2 that he's used.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Just in case I forget.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah. So
That's exactly.
It's not the 5th edition has a very like
Set amount of
consistent-
legendary
Yeah.
resistance.
Consistent legendary
Canopy
resistances.
beast.
Oh man, Catapult. Oh man.
Anyway, that's my turn.
It's such a great memory.
Oh, and I'm healing. Sorry.
Who's up? Oh, Mia. Right after Hank.
No, real quick. 13 plus 19.
Yeah, that hits.
22. Does that hit you?
22. Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25 damage, and make a strength save.
If it's a save, you have +5 to it.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage. Do you want me to reroll? Okay. Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Add what?
+5.
20.
Okay, so you manage to stay on your feet.
Okay, cool.
Now
me?
it is your turn.
Cool.
The leg sweeps under you.
Attacky,
knocking your
attacky,
feet off
attacky.
the ground as you flip upside down, but you
Nat 20.
Yeah.
What was
finally.
that?
Leave that there, right?
Wait, that's
Um,
minimum 60 damage, like out the gate.
Yeah.
Because you have 10d6 for your sneak attack.
It's
right?
minimum 100, right? Oh, no, D6. Yeah,
D6
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
I thought there were D10 for so minimum 60, and then I roll.
Well, 60 plus the weapons damage.
So 60 plus.
It's a dagger, so 4.
8.
Or you're using a rapier?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Plus
68 plus
68.
your dex mod
plus 5
plus the 3.
3.
72,
So-
75.
75.
Okay, 75,
Plus
and then
dice.
now
And
roll
then
the
I
sneak
roll.
attack.
That's a lot of damage, and you still get a 1.
80.
At least it's only 1 this time.
We're losing a 1 each time.
88.
Nope, it's back.
102.
Plus the initial damage.
102 total. With
Total.
everything. Yeah.
So Lucius grabs a hold of the tail, and the strength check, you're just able to hold on to it. So as it whips its tail back to go and attack the paladin again, it raises its tail up high, and you kind of drop down on top of its head, just right into a soft spot in between its ridges, driving your rapier all the way down, and then it screams in pain, and then impales through the bottom part of its neck on a tree. So as you come down, a tree comes up through the top of its head, and then it's stuck there, dead.
I go.
Oh, we don't even have to lie to Carol now.
Well done, Stubby.
Bow. How are we gonna get him out?
You just crawl out.
And then you fall as it turns back into a shepherd who's now impaled on the top of a tree, and you guys just fall out as well,
Okay.
covered in gore and whatnot.
Gook and gore.
And then the world starts just all of a sudden it goes and it's back to normal. Oh, adventurers! I was just trying to warn you that the evil queen has a terrible.
I fireball him. Okay, so we're good now.
You deserve that. I go into my menu, like, I need to take a short rest, really.
Yeah, same. I will menu rest.
Short rest in it.
Can't long rest?
You go to that menu and it doesn't let you press it.
Oh,
Does it let
Great.
us press long rest?
You also realize that there is now a timer inside the menu.
What's the
in
timer
big red letters. It's at 6 hours.
at? 6 hours.
Jesus.
Well,
as
should
we
And when you guys had
move
when you
on.
guys had max leveled yourself, like you had like 99 of every item and stuff, all of that is gone as well. Like so,
What
it
do we have
definitely
left?
seems like just basically your equipment that you had before. But like before, you had like all these like extra stuff from using the cheat, and that's all gone.
Someone's adjusted it. So.
how far away? Shoot. Okay, let's go. We gotta go to the castle then, I suppose.
We're still level 20 there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Alright. As we move, I'll have my healing spirit follow us along.
When you select healing spirit, it says only in combat.
Can I cure wounds myself?
You could cast spell slots for cure wounds. That's fine with me. Yeah.
They're useless to me as a ranger. I can only do healing with Zephyr Strike. So.
That's why UA's new revised ranger is so
wish.
amazing.
I could take people with me with this.
So we're going down the mountain as she comes towards the evil castle.
Actually, nah, I won't heal myself.
Fast.
Be fine.
How long will it like estimated take us to get there?
Not very long. I'm just making sure everyone doesn't have anything else they want to discuss before we move on. Because everyone is very intensely looking at their character sheet.
Yeah, well, if we can't rest, then let's go.
Yeah, the one thing that I wanted, I mean, I could cast teleportation circle and have us there right now, but
Don't waste the
that's the spell slot. Yeah.
Well, you'd also have to know the location of the teleportation circle.
It has to be to a circle.
Like you have to know the specific.
Oh.
You have to know the combination for the circle you're.
Or there's a chance we could end up nowhere.
So, how much damage did you even take in that fight?
30.
I also still have the Crown of Stars up because I've only used one. I have 6 left.
Okay. All right. So you guys come across the castle. As you enter into that area, if you guys could do another resolve plus composure.
Yep.
I think.
Nope.
I was about to roll d8s. I think I can't remember how many I need.
I know. I think you need one less than I do.
I think I need 4.
I needed 5. Go for it.
Thank you.
Isn't Zachariah?
Fail.
Fail. Isn't Zachariah's like resolve plus composure really good? I thought
5.
Composure was high. 2, 4, none.
I feel so strong after being inside the beast.
6 successes
Okay.
on 5 dice.
Exceptional.
So we will say that Zachariah, you don't necessarily transition to the next area right away. You find yourself as if you are completely encased in that latex. You're having it hard to breathe. And you feel something like you feel thousands of hands caressing you, and you hear a voice going like, "No, the imposter, my dements, stop it! This is not how it was meant to be. It's my prize." And then you transition to the next area.
I'd probably start like screaming. Get it off!
And then we all rush to touch you and
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
So, did you guys come straight here?
Yes.
You saw the same thing as before because you got the 2, so you still saw the scratching and the screaming. Oh, who got the 2? You still saw the normal thing. With your exceptional, you got something different.
Yeah. You guys didn't see like
saw your lady friend again, the face. And
she didn't touch you?
No.
So, yeah, we gotta get out of here. And like she wants to, we're not doing what she wants us to do. And
But we are.
No, like we're winning. She doesn't want that.
I don't. Oh, okay.
So we just need to win quickly?
Yeah,
All right.
like really quick.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys come across the castle. This area is also glitching and kind of falling apart. Wireframe can be seen through some of the textures as they've fallen down. So this place is a mess and it's glitching everywhere. Every combat you get into, like the creatures are like not discernible, and the names that you usually see are literally just like symbols and like broken text. The game is glitched beyond anything. Do you guys do anything else? Like, you guys are getting into some random fights, but it's like literally sometimes you hit them and it takes 1 damage to kill, and then sometimes like literally anything you guys do doesn't even seem to affect it, and you guys have to run away. Like, the game is effed.
Can we go? I try to like stick something into one of the wireframes that's like exposed.
Your hand goes through it.
Can we?
Can I stick my head through and see if I can see behind it?
You can.
That's why I said stick something, not my hand.
Okay.
Like did like a stick
But your
and
hand
come
went
back.
through, yeah.
Okay, did my hand come back?
So I
Are you
said
sticking your head?
stick your head through. I said you can.
I know. Should I do this?
Yeah.
Do it.
See what's on the
I
other
don't
side.
know what else to do.
We'll
Alright.
hold on to you.
You stick your head through, and you see what you have classically come to think of as fairy. Like, you see like the hedge, you see like, you know, fantastic worlds, and you see the glory of Arcadia.
I pull back. So I just saw like actual fairy, not like the game, like where we have been trying to go.
Well, isn't that? Wait, I'm sorry. Isn't that where you?
Ian is in there. Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, isn't that where your Ian is?
Yes.
So do
In
we
theory.
do we go to the castle or do we go through the hole?
We still have to get Carol.
Yeah.
Is
that's
Carol?
true.
Oh, Carol's in the castle. Oh.
But
Alright.
I mean, it makes sense that fairy would be.
I'm gonna tell you said that.
No, I mean that means that we have to go to the castle. I'm not leaving her here. I would never. I swear to God, Lucius, I will fireball your ass if you try to make Carol
I
turn
will
against me.
Try to hit you, but won't.
Let her form her own
Both
opinions.
of you-
I never said I'd leave
Both
her.
of you get a notification in red that says PvP enabled.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, shall we finish this and then jump out and save?
We can't leave her here.
No, I mean finish this.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
no.
And then jump
Yes,
out and then
let's go
save your
get Carol.
boyfriend.
Okay,
It's not
go,
my
go.
boyfriend.
Adventure.
It seems like something is affecting this illusion. Do we think our winning is making this world fall apart?
I mean, we could
That's
just
all I could
not.
think.
We could just not kill the queen at the end. We just get Carol and run. That way we don't win. It doesn't.
Hank, you feel a long nailed hand on your neck, grabbing you from behind. A moment before you are back in that blackness, going like, "The imposter, taking my face," and then you're back with them. Like, to them, you literally just go for a second, but
So
Some nasty hiccups there, huh?
something just grabbed me and like pulled me out of that black space.
Okay.
And like said the imposter like taking my face. So does that mean that this queen really isn't who we're after?
Keep an eye on a wireframe in case we have to dive out, and let's see if we can move forward and at least get Carol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess push forward.
That seems like the only course of action we can do.
Yeah.
All right. Can I try and pull on the wireframe to like make it a bigger hole?
Yeah.
What happens if that?
it comes away, kind of
Okay.
like cheap drywall, even though it's supposed to be like this, like stone,
Mhm.
you know, wall.
Sorry, God.
Go ahead.
Can I try something?
Yeah, sure.
So I have divine sense, and so I can sense the location of any celestial fiend. Oh, I thought it said fae. Damn, never mind.
I think because you're Oath of Ancients, it changes that ability.
Yeah.
So I think it does include Fae.
Oh, okay. So can I do that?
Yeah, you
So like sense actual fae?
except from the wireframe holes, you sense nothing Fae in the area.
Are we at the castle right now?
Yeah.
You're inside the castle.
Alright, can I cast locate object on the
Wait.
little princess outfit that Carol was wearing? Up to 1,000 feet.
You can do the crown, yeah, that's
Just
fine.
something that was on her person.
It shows you up the grand staircase to the giant ominous doors.
Alright.
Where the creepy music is coming from?
Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
Well,
Lucious, in this moment, when not Lucious, Levi.
I was ready to go along with it too. Am I?
Levi, you have a moment where you actually receive a vision in your waking moment, where you see all of you facing off against this giant creature that literally, like, every time you attack, glitches go off, and like you guys are teleported into walls, and you see horrible death. And then you see a second vision of you guys opening what looks like a janitor closet door and running through it.
I look around for the janitor closet door.
All right. So you're searching for that now?
Yes.
I'll help him.
I'm sorry. There's a door, and if we go through those ones, we die. If we find this other one, we maybe don't. It looks like the door to a janitor's closet.
Can we help?
Well, can we still get Carol back if we go through the janitor's closet?
I don't know, but we definitely die if we go through those.
And we're of no use to Carol if we die. I can't bring everyone back.
But there's nothing we can do but try.
All right, I'll help him look for it.
Same.
Okay. So
We're all looking for the same thing.
I guess make just normal investigation rolls using your D&D stats since we have those
I
up.
don't know. I choose not to help.
Beck's like, I'm gonna go through the fucking.
Oh, I used Portent because I rolled a 1 and I'm replacing it.
Okay, with
17.
okay.
So that's a 28 for me.
So from like just kind of prying stuff out of the way, you eventually find like a set of stairs made out of wireframe, which lead to when you enter the area, because you guys get little descriptions of the areas. You go to a debug room, and in front of you, you see the door that you saw in your vision.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Open it up.
You open the door and you run in, and you take a look around, and you seem to be in like a college dorm room. Carol is casually laying on the top bunk of this dorm room, reading some kind of book, and a red-headed girl with giant, thick-framed glasses is kind of hunched over an old-school console. She looks up at you, goes, "Oh shit, sup, dudes?" And that's where we'll
Sup, dudes?
end.
I love her already.
Sad dudes.
Yeah, we beat a Tarrasque!
We beat a Shephard twice.
Screw the Tarrasque! The second time his CR was much higher. Because he was an innocent that you murdered.
Oh no, I forgot.
It's okay. That realization will come crashing down on your